gasoline. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime. Get a little bit of gasoline. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. I'm gonna set your place on fire. Let's get hot. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. I'm gonna set your place on fire. Get a little bit of gasoline. Get a little bit of. Get a little bit of. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene.
What is good, people? What's good? A salute to everybody that came through to the spot to hear this good old boxing talk. Hold up, my bad, people. Hold up. All right, man, listen. All right, man, listen. Salute to everybody that came in the building, y'all. Salute, salute, salute. Call me coming through this joint on another Saturday. I'm so glad I was able to make it. Cause I done had a hell of a week. Oh my goodness, y'all. For this every Saturday I can tear away from, the realities that is life and talk about boxing, talk about something that, brings me a little bit of joy, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of interest, Boxing is entertaining. So here we all are, one big family. Salute to everybody that came in this journey. I'm gonna stop rambling. Salute to everybody. First one in the building, Mike Biggs. Boxing, what is good? Would you say blessings, my queen? Salute, salute, salute. Blessings. Get it, get it, get it. Salute to you, queen. Salute to you, Shawanala. I always got to say your name like that or it just don't come off right. Salute to you, Just Do. Boxing, what's good with you, cuzzo? What's popping? D-Free up in the house. D-Free boxing matchups with D-Free. TWT is in the building. Salute to you, DC. Salute to you, Mike. What's good with you? Yeah, what's good with you? Salute, salute, salute. What's good, Unc? Dre's finest up in the building. Top of the day to you. Top of the day to you. No Smoke TV. What's good? I'm glad you caught me, yo. Glad you caught me. You be putting some funny ass shit on IG, yo. No joke. Salute to you, Roderick Thompson. What's popping with you? Hey, young world. The world is yours. Salute to you. I don't bite. It's Big Fire. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the intro. And I got a few beats. Got about 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. You know what I'm saying? Very, very much like music, but I definitely appreciate the compliment. I don't bite. Salute to you. Canelo and 10, yo. I've been going back and forth about this, but I think I'm going to go with Canelo, yo. I'm going to go with Canelo. Salute to you. Salute to you, D1. Damn, let me put that down. Damn. Salute to you, D1. What's popping with you? I'm rooting for Mel. But it's going to be a great fight either way. Yes, it's going to be a great night. The card is good. The card is real good. I can see somebody getting Somebody might get their pick wrong tonight, for real. I'm rooting for Mel, yeah. I mean, I'm rooting for him too. I just don't see it happening. I just, I got concerns. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to root for Erickson Lubin, but I got concerns. You understand? Like, I can't sit and say that, I got Lubin. I got both Charlo. I can't do it. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Franchon Cruz is from Baltimore. I'm from Maryland too, but I can't go with her either. I can't. I have my own feelings, and obligations to myself. To keep it greasy, if you understand what I'm saying. Salute to you, 704 Joe. What's good with you? Salute. Yo, oh my God. Right, I had to put that shit down. And I should have known better. What is it? What is it that I mixed? The fuck? I got Puro Loco, which is some really good shit. Shit tastes good. I got Puro Loco, and I mixed it with, what's the other shit? Strawberry banana. Yeah, it's different. It's different, y'all. It's different. Yeah, man, that shit. Shit had me second thinking it. Salute to you, Big Dog Willie in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you, B-Day Twin. What's good? What you say? Salute to the Haney cult and to my birthday twin. Salute to the Haney Hive that's all out there, man. And salute. You guys are trying people in different ways that they've never been tried before you. And you're actually teaching people a lot of things. I know you are. The Haney Hive is teaching people a lot. Teaching people a lot of things. Positive too. They're teaching you a lot, y'all. Giving you some wisdom. You understand? They're showing you your faults. But salute to you. Definitely appreciate the support, Big Dog Willie. Definitely appreciate you. Do you want to say in the Ramos fight? I have huge concerns. Exactly. That Lubin, it's gonna obliterate it. Like, man, and it's hard to even tell for real. Because I don't think neither one of them seen each other in the ring, for real. Like, exactly their styles. But you still, like, I've seen enough of Ramos and enough of Lubin. I've seen enough of Lubin's bad side and enough of Ramos when he's good. And it's hard to pick Lubin to win that fight. It's really hard, man. I don't know a lot of people that saying Lubin is going to beat Ramos, bro. Like, I haven't seen nobody say that shit. Everybody's just talking about how big Ramos is and that Ramos is going to plow his ass. Like, man, no, pause. Ramos is going to beat the shit out of him, in my opinion. Like, I think it'll be a good fight. Like, Lubin can have a good showing in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Lubin can have a good showing, though. All right, Lubin. You know what? I take that back. Because Ramos is what? 5'10"? Isn't Ramos the one that's 5'10" with a 72-inch reach? And he's the southpaw? Yeah, with an 80-inch knockout. I mean, an 80% knockout rating. And Lubin has a 72-inch knockout rating. He is southpaw as well, 5'11" with a 74.5-inch reach. So he got a little bit of an advantage in the reach department. He got a little bit on the height, and which is crazy. But, bruh, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. It's hard to pick him. It's hard, yo. It's hard to pick Lubin. I got Charlo, Ramos, and Ugas. Man, I like Barrios for that fight. If Ugas isn't the same person, he's not going to beat Barrios, in my opinion. The problem with, you know what? Let me get to that. I'm going to start with Ugas versus Barrios. Let me get through the chat, though. Salute to you, Uncle again. He said D1 taught a nephew. Okay, bet. Salute to you, Shogun76. What's good with you? Kiss my calm burst. Salute to you, Shogun. Hold on. Happy fight day, right? Real good fight night. Salute to you, D, for the win. Salute. What time them prelims start? I'm trying to make sure I catch Moulton. Damn, he on the prelims? Hold on, I'm going to check on that right now, D, for the win. Hold up. Don Shotters, 24. Salute to you. What's good with you? Hold on. I'm rooting for him, though, but Lubin, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. What is the card on? What's the card on? The zone? For the betting a stack with Ramos, bro. It's just hard, bro. It's hard to say Lubin the one that's gonna beat him, man. In my opinion, Ramos is a contender. He's a matter of fact, he's a problem at 154, bro. Like after Charlo leave that shit, it's like who's gonna take over? Ramos is a big problem at 154. Sutu Dante Hall Boxing Talk. What's good with you? Salute. Lubin got fast hands, but no head movement and slow feet. He in trouble. Yes, because Ramos punched so hard and it's accurate. And he got real good timing too. Like when he punched, man, I seen the way he did Spencer. It's like he was, and Spencer was pausing, which made it even easier for Ramos. But he was timing the shit every time Spencer. He waited till Spencer actually went to throw to hit his ass. Man, I was like, oh, yo, and it was in his combinations. It's not one. He don't sit back and admire his work. He throw combinations and they all connect. Man, Ramos a problem. He's big. He has pretty good defense. You know how to use his size. Man, it's I don't know. Lubin, they putting you in the shots like he's fucking 16 and got charged for the murder in there with the big dogs, bro. You in there with grown just what it seemed like bro, you in the wrong cell block. Damn. Like all the dogs over there, they throwing Lubin to everybody, yo. Yes, I heard his debut was today, but isn't the fight on the zone? Hold on. Because prelims usually show on YouTube. For real. So if the fight is on the zone, the prelims should be on the zone boxing on YouTube. That's usually how they be rocking. It started at 5:30, which is 22 minutes. And I think he's the second fight. Smolten. Salute to you, sweet tea. What's good with you, queen? What's popping? How you been doing? Lubin sink or swim. That's what happens when a blue chip prospect loses. Dang, they put you in with the demons. Damn. It's on Showtime, $84.99, $85 basically. But the prelims are on. Yeah, the prelims are usually on YouTube, so it's gonna be on Showtime Boxing on YouTube. That's usually how it rock. Let me see what it say. Prelims, yeah. It says 5:30. The prelims are on YouTube. Showtime Sports. It don't start until 5:30. I got it for upcoming. Yeah, it's upcoming. Pretty daggone much. Salute to young man. What's good with you? What's good with you, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and Mo? What's crack-a-lackin'? Salute to you, girl. What's good with you? Hope all is well to everybody. My shit purchased. I'm a firm believer. If you don't buy the fight, you shouldn't be able to talk shit with your thumbs about it. Right? With your thumbs about it. Oh, yeah. This going to be a real good fight night. Ain't nobody trying to miss this one. For real. Get the ads about my chat, please. I shouldn't have to ask. Get the ads gone. Get her gone. Yo, hold on. Hold on, wait a second. No, that's not my chat. I'm tripping. I was about to say, what the hell is this on my chat? Yeah, I'm tripping. I was tripping. My bad. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. Okay, here's my chat right here. Had to get my phone right. Salute to you, I be who I be. Salute to you. I definitely appreciate your love showing. Definitely appreciate it. It's been duly noted. Definitely appreciate that. IBYB. That's all I ask. A little bit of come through, say what's up, roll out if you need to. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. We're gonna start this boxing talk. I tell you, if somebody's going to the moon, rocking. I ain't see no ads, or I would have blew they ass up. 6K. Man, yo. All right. Salute to everybody that came through. Definitely appreciate the love, everybody. Appreciate you coming through and supporting the channel. All right, man. Let's start with who would I say I was gonna start with? Barrios and Ugas. All right, look, I'm gonna start with Barrios and Ugas for the fight that's gonna go happen on this beautiful fight night that we have this Saturday night. Ugas is 5'9" with a 69-inch reach. His knockout rating is a low 44.44%. Barrios is 6 foot tall with a 71-inch reach with a 66.67% knockout rating. Salute to you, D, for the win in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you. I'm torn to my heart. I'm a tequila drinker by nature, but I don't know tonight. Go Mel. Hold on, wait. Don't he promote Hennessy too? Didn't Canelo promote Hennessy at one point in time, yo? Canelo a drinker's drinker. He's a drinker's drinker. Salute to you, D, for the win in the super chat. Definitely appreciate your support. Damn, yo. Ugas, bro. All right. When I look at Ugas' his wins, not the ones that we thought he won or was close, but he lost and all. When I look at his wins, they were all definitive. They was all, I didn't think that, he was given a victory ever in his career. He fought for all of them. You know what I mean? This right here could be a very close fight. And if it is, I don't think he's going to win it. I think Barrio knows how to win rounds. That's what I think it is. I know Salas is a good trainer, but I don't think he's better than, I don't think that he's going to be able to come up with a serious game plan in this shit. Like, I honestly think that they're looking at Barrios like he ain't shit. I don't think they're taking this fight that serious. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think him and his team, it's like, yo, you're the guy that got stopped by a tank and then moved up and then lost to Keith Thurman. Like, you had good fights. That one, I think 2 wins after that, but he's looking at himself as Ugas. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy that retired Manny Pacquiao that fought this person, that person. I'm a champion at this weight class. I was a champion at weight class. I just don't think that they're looking at this fight that serious. You know what I'm saying? I think they're looking at Barrios as another contender, and that is it. The thing is, though, I think Barrios is a dog. I think he got a lot of heart. I think he has a hell of a jaw. A chin strap, leather face, whatever you call it. I think he has he got a pretty good chin. I understand he got stopped and dropped and all of that stuff by Tank, bro. But if y'all go back and look at that fight, Tank fainted to the bottom and had his hands dropped, and he got hit up top. So it flew him across the ring, yeah. And then he got dropped right after that. But in that 8th round, after he got dropped the second time, man, he took some hellacious punishment, man. And in that fight, like, Barrios, in my opinion, took flush punches from Gervonta Davis in his highest weight class that he's fought at. I really think Barrios took the hardest punches that Tank has ever delivered in his professional career. That is honestly how I look at it. Like, I think he a dog. And the fact that Ugas has that 44.44% KO rating, I'm not saying the man pillow fisted. He definitely is not. But he's that type of fighter that really don't punch when you're punching. He'll cover up. He can time you if you keep doing the same thing. He has very good timing, and he can bang you, but he really don't throw combinations that much. And when he does, it's kind of like the same 3-piece combination that Ugas like throwing. He throws good body shots, but in my opinion, he kind of fights in one way. You know what I mean? That's why when he fought Sean Porter, he was kind of like in the middle of the ring, and Sean Porter was moving around the ring, and he wasn't. attacking him, wasn't trying to engage, wasn't cutting off the ring. He wasn't doing diddly squat. Now, if Barrios has a game plan, his team has a game plan, and he can actually get that game, I can see him losing on points. And that's why I got Barrios beating Ugas by decision. Canelo at this point is a fucking alcoholic. I look at Barrios' fight, who winning would be better for boxing. Oh, and it's definitely young Barrios. I mean, I know how people look at that shit when it comes to what would be better for boxing. And I never really look at stuff like that. You know, maybe I should, but honestly, I'm like, whoever win. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to boxing ain't really did a lot of things that's good for the fans. They haven't did a lot of things that's good for the fighters. Like boxing care about boxing. The sanctioning bodies care about themselves. Everybody care about themselves in this sport. The only love that's shared is in between fans and the sport itself, and fans and certain fighters and fighters and their team. That's it. There's no love shown across the board in this sport. It's crazy though. Salute to you, Anthony Latham. What's good with you? Salute. What's good with you? Yes, indeedy. Facts, Barrio definitely took Tank's the hardest punches. Salute to you, D-Man Jr. What's good with you? Salute. What's poppin'? That's the Cuban Pussycat boxing. Salute to you, AD Solo. What's good with you? Salute. Hold on. But yeah. Hold on, wait. Stop, get that shit off my screen. But yeah, that's why I'm going with Barrios, man. Like and I don't know if Lubin is going to be this. I mean, if Ugas is going to be the same fighter. I know all the things that we said about Ugas after he took that punishment. His eye was bubbled up like a big ass fucking mutated cotton candy stick or some shit. Like that shit looked bad. You know, he talking about that shit was bleeding for 40 days and 40 nights. That's how serious it is for you to say it and be that completely honest. Like, you ain't had to tell the cameras. You had to tell people that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he was probably, you know how scared he probably was throughout them 40 days. At some point in time, I'd have been like, I'm going to lose my fucking eye. My eye's going to fall out or I'm going to go blind. Something's bad's going to come from this, okay? My eye is leaking for 40 days and 40 nights. Bro, that's crazy as hell. It's crazy as hell. And I remember Derek James saying that he probably will never be the same fighter. All of those reasons, man, I'm gonna pick Barrios in a decision for real. Like I got to. Cabrones. He do look like he's the best shape of his. Yes, he do look like he's in great shape. But the alcohol takes a toll on fighters. The worst innocent. Yeah, you get past 9 and you keep them moving. I can't bet against Ugas. I got him winning. Bet. I don't know. Just giving my opinion. Salute to you, Planet 619. What's good with you? Salute. Yeah, the business and titles only care about themselves. You're right. They act accordingly. They don't care. Vada. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Salute to you, Boxing and Barbecue. What's good with you? Salute to you, Thomas Hill. What's popping? Yep. Man. It's about to be a great fight. Great fights. The whole card, I think, might be real nice. We might see some talent that we haven't seen before. Let me speak for myself. Some talent I haven't seen before. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna have it on. I'm gonna put it on my phone when the prelims come on because I'm not trying to miss the young blood either. Not trying to miss young blood either. Ramos and Lubin. Like I said, Ramos is 5'10". I didn't know Lubin was a little taller than him, but you know it is what it is. Lubin's an inch taller. He got 2.5 inches of reach advantage on him. Both of them are southpaws. Ramos got more power though, it seems like, and he got a bigger and higher knockout rating. When I look at that fight, this fight with Lubin and Ramos, it's a close fight. It could be a close fight because we don't know if Ramos is up to Lubin's boxing ability, because Lubin can box. He's a very good boxer. You know what I'm saying? He just had bad showings because of the people he's been up against. You know, the towering Inferno. It's a very tall task to very tall task to beat. You know what I mean? And they had history, and he kind of fought Lubin different than he fought everybody else. Speaking of the towering Inferno, Fundora kind of gave Lubin a totally different treatment than he gave everybody else's. I guess because of their past, maybe, who knows? But I mean, then you know he fought Jamel Charlo. That was his first knockout, horrible knockout, and looked really bad, stained his record, but he came back strong. You know what I'm saying? They threw him in the ring with him. I remember he fought Jason Rosario. Like, he got a record. He got a really good record. He just don't have a lot of wins. Like, he could really show us something tonight against Ramos. Ramos can have a bad night. Hell, he could be sick tonight. We don't really know. You know what I'm saying? It could be a close fight. It's just hard. After seeing what Ramos can do and seeing the last 5 fights of Lubin, because he was in hard fights, it's just really hard to say Lubin is going to win this fight. And I can root for him. I just don't think it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he can do it. Salute to Brian King B. Fulton. And another thing, definitely appreciate you for stopping by, Brian King. But another thing, like, I don't think he want another stoppage, bro. Like, I think if the power is too much for Lubin in this fight, man, I think he's going to be just thinking defensive and just trying to survive. I'm not going to say he's going to fight like he's only trying to survive, but that's what he's going to be thinking about. It ain't going to be no taking chances and trying to win if he think that he's going to get stopped in this fight. I know he a dog and he got heart and all that shit, but if you can't take Ramos' power, do not end this fight on your back, pimping. Lubin, you got to end this fight on your feet. End it on your feet, son. Everybody's saying somebody get knocked out in this fight, bro. It may be right, but Lubin, I think it's going to be you. I'm just saying. Try to be on your P's and Q's with the defense, man. Try to be on your P's and Q's with the defense. Because Ramos looks like a very smart fighter. He has very good ring IQ, not just boxing IQ. Good ring IQ. I done seen him. He let Spencer back him up to the ropes, bro. He allowed him to back him up to the ropes just to hit him with that sweet ass hook and drop him, bro. He didn't have to back up for Spencer. He did that shit on purpose, man. He was fucking Spencer up. I'm sorry. That's just, bro. I had nightmares about that fight. So like, I bet Spencer did, man. That shit looked bad. I'm surprised his father could just sit and watch it. Like, it was hard to watch for me, and I don't even know him like that. But I'm gonna have to go with Ramos, bro. I don't want to say he's gonna stop him, but he can. But I'm gonna say the decision, man. I'm gonna give Lubin the benefit of the doubt and say you're gonna take your ass whipping like a man for 12 rounds. I need to know who you got winning this Charlo fight, Ashley, and why. I'm about to talk about that right now. Right now. Salute to you, Rosia. What's good with you? Lubin getting stopped again. Ramos, right, bro. Like, I can't, man. I can't say Lubin's gonna win this fight. I can't. Ramos nasty, bro. And he big. It's too many. He got too many tools. I think Lubin gonna get right rocking with my fellow Florida dog. Really? Oh, really? Salute to you, Aunt McQueen. What's good with you? Salute. What's good with you, Queen? What's happening, Miss Joette? What's good with you? The Casuals Corner is in the house. Yo. Hold on. What the? There it is. I just don't want homeboy to look like he looked after fun. Man, I got questions. Did anybody find any footage of somebody asking him why he looked like that? I know he had questions. Ain't no way after that fight he didn't ask his team why his face bubbled up like that. A doctor or nothing. I know he has an answer. So can somebody ask that man, if they didn't already did it, how come your face looked like that after the Fondor fight? Was it a negligence thing? Was you supposed to do something? Was the team supposed to do something to you that they didn't do in between rounds before the fight? What? Like, what is it? What happened, bro? I want to know. Gosh, what happened to you? What happened to all of that? That was on your, all that was going on with your cheeks, bro. Lubin needs a right hook from hell to be, man. Is it a right hook? I think it's probably gonna be a uppercut is what he need, because he keep like his defense and how he keep his elbows straight and his high guard. Speaking about Ramos, I think the only thing that can rock up there for real, because he bends his head down too, man. When somebody hook him, he bends his head down and his gloves go on his ears. Like he be doing that. I think an uppercut might get him, might get Ramos, but who knows, man? Like I'm not trying to. I don't know, man. I don't think he's gonna lose against Lubin. I just don't. I don't see it. Sutu Tony Rome, what's good with you? Yeah, appreciate you, King. Wait, I see. I think you see the best of Lubin tonight. Yeah, he's gonna have to show it or get outclassed horribly by somebody his size too, a little bit smaller than him. You can't even say it's a size thing. Not this fight. Lubin was winning the Charlo fight as well as the Fondor fight before he abandoned the game plan. Man, when it comes to Charlo fight, it wasn't enough fight to win. It was the first round. I think it still had meat on the round, a little bit of. I think it still had a minute on the round. If not, it was seconds. But I mean, it's the first round. Nobody really, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the first round. But he does abandon the game plan a lot. You're right about that. I think this is the fight he sticks to the program. I think he's going to. I think he's going to stick to the program, and I don't think he has much of a chance. All that stuff he's been talking, him and his brother, Charlo's been talking a lot of shit about certain fighters. He finally got one of them, and this is the biggest name out of all the names that he's been calling. He's the one that probably got the most wear and tear on his body from being a boxer, and he drinks. We already know, like, bruh, this right here, more than a showcase and legacy fight for Charlo. This is a lot. This is everything on the line. It's undisputed versus undisputed, but this is his ego and pride on the line. The way he loses this fight is going to matter, in my opinion. The way he loses it is going to matter, in my opinion. And he better be on his stuff. This right here can change the way people look at his legacy. His legacy is still going to be there. I shouldn't say look at his legacy. They're going to change the way they look at him, period. You're going to change the way they look at him. If he go in this ring and respect the shit out of Canelo and get his ass beat, and we hear him saying some soft shit the way this guy did, Plant did, about how he, I'm all right and all this other bullshit, all that shit is going to change the way people look at Charlo. The way he loses this fight is going to matter. He's here for the win, but the way he loses this fight is also going to matter too, because he be talking. He talks a lot, and a lot of people got problems with the Charlos just because of the way they talk. So this right here is going to be said. Salute to you. Salute, what's good with you, 2011? Hold up. But no, Fondor never did take them gloves off. No, he never did. I don't understand why nobody takes off their gloves. Listen, I don't know if anybody ever did a workout with gloves on your hand, but when it's over, that's the first thing you want to do is get them shits off your hand. The shit is hot, it's sweaty, and all of that other shit, bro. If you're in a real fight, after the fight, I don't understand why anybody. I've been saying that shit forever. I've been saying that especially after, because what's his name? D. White Man. Dillian White don't never take his gloves off after the fight, seem like. You know what I'm saying? I used to always say that shit, like, bro, he don't never take. That's the first thing you want to do. You can't touch shit. You can't feel nothing. You can't grab shit. None of that. And motherfuckers just be cool with just talking to everybody, walking in the dressing room and shit, just not having no control over your phalanges. You can't use your fingers at all. You can't touch shit. Bro, it's weird to me. I just don't understand that. I never will understand that. Lubin was winning the Charlo fight. Man. Man, Lubin, man, I don't even know. I can't say much about Lubin. I just don't think he's gonna win this fight. I just don't see it. I don't see him getting it. Lubin just isn't that man. Isn't that guy, man. 160 division is wild. I think he needs to move into a different division because it's nothing but killers at 154 for him, and he ain't winning. See y'all at the top of the year, no limit Tank. Yep. And I'm glad he said that. Because I remember people saying, oh, well, Tank's every time something happens to Tank outside of boxing, people shit on him about what he's dumb, he's this, and he's this, and, you know, he needs to get this right, he needs to get there. Okay. And every time he do what y'all want him to do, y'all always bitch about it. Fans in general is what I'm saying, y'all. Fans be bitching about it. The ones that bitch, those are people talking about. They bitch about it. Like people was like, oh, he need to get his stuff together. I know damn near every channel said that he needs to get his shit together outside of boxing. At some point in time, that's what you said. This man already fought twice, and nobody's gonna beat his record. Nobody's gonna beat what he sold out of both of his fights combined this year. Nobody's gonna beat it. So he did what he was supposed to do. All right. He fulfilled his side of the contract. He gave Showtime money and he gave that. He did that. He made sure the light stayed on. He covered his side. He covered his bill. If he don't fight for the third time, which he wanted to fight for the third time, if he don't fight and he said, oh, well, I'm taking care of business, y'all should applaud that. You should applaud that. You should be like, I'm glad he's doing something I fucking wanted him to do a long time ago. Because that's what I would say. I mean, for real, I kind of thought that he wasn't going to fight again anyway. When they said that he was going to fight for a third time, when he got out and said he was going to be ready to fight, I was kind of surprised. I was like, shit, when you go to jail, I've never been in jail, but I'm not dumb. I know a lot of people that been also, and they speak a lot on jail. When you go to jail, especially if it's the first time, even if it's not, when you go to jail, when you come out, you kind of look at things a little differently. It don't even matter how long you've been in jail. It's the same thing about if you feel like, you know, your life is out of control and you take a drive down Skid Row. When you leave Skid Row, you kind of not going to think that your life's so fucking bad. My life ain't that bad. I just seen some shit. My life ain't that bad. Tank's rich. And yeah, he came from the gutter. But he got a reminder when he went to that jail cell. He got stories spoke to him. Some OGs talked to him when he was in jail. Oh yeah, he came out thinking a little different. And guess what? He also came out too about $50 million. Don't y'all forget that. Don't y'all forget he had just made that bag fighting Ryan Garcia. Everybody was talking about how much Tank made. I mean, Ryan made 30. How much you think Tank made? Yeah, he got out and now he's handling business. And I applaud Gervonta the Bank Davis to even doing that. He put everybody first, in my opinion. He put fans first. And I don't care if y'all say, well, you don't fight the people that I want him to fight. Okay, well, don't watch him or don't talk to him. I bet you cannot do that because you still making some type of profit off of this man. Well, if you're not making no type of profit and you just can't stop talking negative about a man, he's showing you that you need to seek help. And it's called therapy because that's some crazy shit. I would never spend time hating on somebody and spending time making videos, going live out of my life for somebody that I don't like and I'm not making a dime out off of. It's fucking stupid. It's stupid as hell. And people need to get your life. He done help somebody at some point in time. He done help damn near everybody this year. You either got views off of him, you felt good about talking about him today, or something. For the people that got channels and shit like something, he did his part. Where's your favorite fighter? Tell him to do his part, bro. For the people that's mad that Tank won't fight for a third damn time. Shit is ridiculous. Salute to you, Steph Brown in the house was good with you. Salute to you in the super chat. Be well, Ash. You're right. This would be the first time he can be elevated over both Jamal and Earl. This for us, the fans. Let's go. Yeah, this is for everything. It's for bragging rights and all types of shit, man. And for real, Jamel Charlo should look at this as the biggest opportunity of his life. It's the biggest shit. Like, fuck the money. Forget everything else. All you need to do is win this fight. That's all you need to do is win this fight. He beat Canelo. The change of power is going to happen. And I understand Canelo already got a loss. I know that. But that was against Bivol. Bivol not even allowed to take his own title that he has and fight for undisputed. That's how much he's hated. Period. Think about that. Don't mean shit. Bivol beating him don't mean shit because they hate Bivol. The WBC hates Bivol because of who he is. Kind of racist on Bivol. So him beating him don't mean nothing. Once Big Mouth Charlo beat him, let Charlo beat him. We'll see some shit change. Some shit's gonna change. I don't know what's gonna change, but some shit's gonna change, bro. Well, this nigga in particular ain't trying to say anything what I've been with regards to how he controls the ring. You feel me, nigga? Yeah. I feel you, bro. I feel you. You already know. I think Canelo gonna be surprised. I think he is too. Salute to you, Royal. What's good with you? Salute. Jail isn't that bad. It's not horrible, bro. He's only in there for less than 90 days because he already spent, a week outside? You just lose your basic human rights. Nothing serious. Easy work. Man, I'm more than sure when he went to jail in Baltimore County, because I believe that's where he was, being that everybody knows who Gervonta Davis is, bro. And the people that didn't in jail I'm more than sure somebody told them when they was in there. Motherfuckers, this how I said, motherfuckers was in there asking Tank to hit him real hard to see how hard he can really hit. He made friends in jail. He had good. I'm just saying, people told him, some old heads probably told him some good shit when he was in jail. That's usually how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? When young bloods get around, older gentlemen around here in Baltimore and shit, they usually tell him some good stuff. Especially somebody like him, you're a star, you got a lot of money. And Tank does stuff for the community. You know what I'm saying? He fixed up row houses. You know, his team and Coach Calvin takes in a lot of kids. And he said recently in an interview that, you know, he just can't stop doing this. He's been doing it for 22 years. He said that he was going to close up shop a long time ago, but he's just like, he feels like, it's my words by saying obligation, because he didn't use the word obligation, but in my opinion, he feels like he got an obligation. He's saying that it's a time period you got to get the kids through the peer pressure stage, bruh. And that is huge in Baltimore, bruh. The peer pressure is what kills people out here. That's what kills kids out here. That's what get them selling drugs, taking drugs, taking packages around down the street. That's what get them stealing for older men. It's bruh, work be going on down here in Baltimore, bruh. It's nothing. It's all bad business. It's all bad business, and it's in between a certain age of a young man's life, of a child's life in Baltimore, in between from one age to another age. That's the time where horrible shit can happen to them to ruin their life or put them in the ground. So he's seen it himself. His son got killed. His friends got killed. People in the gym. Tank's friends got killed. Tank brother got killed. Like, bruh, he feels like he's doing God's work. Said when God stopped whispering to him, he'll stop doing it. Bruh, it's just, I'm just more than sure, you know what I'm saying? Tank got out of jail looking at life a little different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually have money to do everything that I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Being well off for a certain period of time kind of gets you disconnected to what you wanted when you were broke, if you understand what I'm saying. He's had money for a long time, but he just got a big check, bought $1 million or whatever, and had to sit down for about 2 months and some change. I kind of think his mind got filtered, if you understand. And when he came out, yeah, he ready to fight, but I'm handling my business, and I fucks with it. I feel it. I like it. Plan was 3 times. Yep, that was the plan. He got out thinking some other shit. Like, fuck it. Tank the bank. Haney fans. Hate that shit. Yo, Haney said, yo, I'm the real face of boxing. I never laughed and threw up a little bit at the same time in my life. That shit was crazy funny. Please, Charlo, shock the world. Man, salute to you, Tay. What's good with you, the real queen MMA? I said, yeah, act fight tonight. Everybody, I forgot what time. Let them know what time, Tay. But act reach and fight tonight, yo. Yo, this cruiserweight is beating the shit out of the UK heavyweight right now. Hold on, let me go to it. Whooping ass out the gate. Whooping ass out the gate. He just got KO'd that fast, bro. There's the link to Axe fight. Damn, you right, fight over. There's a link to Axe fight right there on the screen. Everybody hit that. I believe it's what, 20. So I think it's $20. You know, watch the fight. Support Act Reach out here. Hold on. All right, but what I was going to talk about, Charlo and Canelo. Charlo is 6 foot tall with a 73-inch reach. His knockout rating is 54.29%. Canelo Alvarez is 5'8" with a 70.5-inch reach with a 66.1 knockout rating. So Canelo got the edge and the knockout power. Charlo got the height and the reach. He got 3 inches damn near of reach on him, and he's 6 foot tall. Canelo's 5'8". Height don't fight. Just like Cuzzo said, it's a fact. And, you know, Canelo already stopped people that's taller than Charlo. So that really don't matter. And the reach don't matter either, in my opinion, because Charlo only uses his reach when he feels like using it. He don't use it all the time. Excuse me. But yeah, Charlo. Let me go back. Okay, my shit. Charlo and Canelo. It's hard. I've been going back and forth with this shit. I've been changing my mind left and right with this kid. That's why I ain't make no video, because I knew it was going to be so back and forth. I should have just made a neutral video saying, you know, pros and cons and what I thought about prediction of the video. I mean, the fight and what I thought was going to go on in the fight. And just put 2 scenarios out. That's what I should have did. That's what I'm going to start fucking doing. For real. 2 scenarios on the prediction of fights. But, yeah. Let me cook on this real quick. Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is trainer. I mean, sparring partners, and had sparring partner for years, said that Canelo's had surgery on damn near every part of his body. He said that Canelo's done. He doesn't really love boxing no more. I said years ago that he wanted to be 2 years ago, probably a little longer, that Canelo wanted to be a golfer, that he was done with boxing. I don't think that, I still think he has the skills and all of that shit. I don't think he's lost anything. You know what I mean? I just think that, he doesn't care about the sport no more. I don't think he's as hungry as he was. He doesn't have any need for anything out of the sport. He's had titles in multiple weight classes. They let him do whatever. They make up rules for him. They change the PED rules for him. They make new belts. Even this fucking fight is a brand new WBC belt. He has a lot of belts. He's fought a lot of names. He's got undisputed. He's got a lot of money, 9 figures in his bank probably. He's probably got houses, cars. He's got everything he wants. There's no hunger for this sport, in my opinion. I don't know if Charlo feels the same way, but in my opinion, hold on. Oh, y'all tripping in the chat. No boxing, no life. That's right. Salute to you, Picasso. What's good with you? Multitask on the way home. Yeah, you better catch that fight. You better make it to catch that fight, pimping. But yeah, I don't. Canelo's is slowing down. I don't think he's missed a step, but he's slowing down. He claimed that his injuries is the reason why he slowed down, and it sound good. Like when he said, "Oh well, I had this injury and that injury. That's why I couldn't train 100%. That's why I didn't look 100%." And he's honest with him looking shitty in his last 3 fights, not 1 fight or 2 fights or the fight that he lost, but his last 3 fights. And like the shape that he looks in right now, yeah, like the abs look a little bit more pertinent. That they than usual than his last 5 fights. Like, bruh, maybe it's a truth to him being injured and not being able to work out 100%. But then again, when he was 100%, he chose not to work out 100%. So I mean, you got Canelo, somebody that people say is on a decline because they say that his body has taken a lot of work, even though he's not old. His body is taking a lot of punishment because of the number of fights he have. That's what people say. And they say that his feet are stuck in the mud and he doesn't move his feet that much. And I remember him having some type of cast or something on his knee for a whole year or 2 years or some shit, right? You know, Canelo went from being a kind of a movement fighter to being a stationary fighter. The way he fought Floyd Mayweather is night and day from the way the man fights today. When it comes to Charlo, salute to E. Ortiz. What's good with you? Salute, salute, salute. Declining he is in my Yoda voice. Salute to you, Tab Investments. What's popping with you? Salute, salute, salute. Oh my gosh, yo. Salute to everybody who came in the building though. But when it comes to Charlo, yeah, the first thing that I thought about was the way that he the fight that he got a draw in with Castano, man. The fact that I believe after that fight he said he won it, and it was like he didn't say anything was wrong with him or he had a bad training. The fact that he had 0 excuses, and yes, I was looking for one on why he looked the way he did that first Castano fight. I don't care what anybody thinks. I was looking for a fucking excuse. I was looking for him to say something on why you look like that. That had a lot on my mind today. You know what I'm saying? My dog died last week. Something. Tell me something, bro. And he kind of felt like he won the fight. Just like he felt when he fought Tony Harrison, coupled with the fact that a lot of times he don't go by the game plan and he don't do what Derek James say. This is not the fight for the bullshit. You're fighting Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is known to backing people up to the ropes. And for some reason, he let Castano back his ass up to the ropes by feints. Feints. Go back and watch that fight. He didn't throw shit. Feints. Back Charlo all the way up to the ropes. When fighters get on the ropes, that's when Canelo damages them. Am I wrong or right? Crusher got stopped off the ropes, didn't he? Caleb Plant got dropped off the ropes, didn't he? Them crunchy knees, as my daughter said. Yeah. Charlo had 16 months inactive. It would be great. He said that he needed that. He needed that time to be off. That's what he said. We're going to see if it's true. The movement, but he got caught and he didn't bring it on the Charlo Castano 1 comments. Nah. He got caught by the same, and it's the same shit that he was throwing. That's another thing that pissed me. Castano was throwing the same combination. That's what hit his ass. It was like 2 hooks and something he was throwing. It was like a hook in the beginning and a hook at the end. I forgot the combination he was throwing, but he kept throwing the same shit, and that's what backed his ass up to the rope, and that's what he got hit with. That same combination. The last punch of the same combination. Canelo like throwing the same shit too. If you don't see it, he's gonna get fucked up, bro. He's gonna get hurt. And after this fight, he gonna act like he won, and it's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna need more out of Charlo. I'm gonna need Charlo to do exactly what his team and Derek James tell him to do. I'm gonna want the camera over there. Put the mic in Derek James' corner, bro. Because you making Derek look bad too in this fight. Depending on the way you lose, it matters in this fight. It matters. I don't care. I don't care how good Canelo is and what his name is, and I don't care. It depends. It matters the way Charlo loses his fight. He better be in that joint like a man and show us the best side of himself. This is everything, bro. Nobody you fight after Canelo is going to be a better name on your resume. So make it a W instead of a L. I want to see it all. I don't want to see no relaxing. I want to see you put all into your punches. Sit down on them shits. Double up on them jabs. Be smart. Listen to your corner. Do what you need to do. If he lose and do everything he need to do, I'll be proud of Charlo. But if you go in this bitch and you act like that you want to fight on the inside, even though you the bigger guy with the reach and shit, bruh, Canelo likes throwing body punches. He throw very good body punches, bro. And out of the training that I seen Charlo doing, it looked like he's trying to throw some punches in downstairs, upstairs, and downstairs and get out of the way. And that's what you need to do. But the problem is Canelo throws exactly when you throw. He don't throw in between punches. And even when you look at Canelo train, they'll throw the little noodle thing. And when the noodle thing hit him immediately, he throw a punch. Because what he's trying to do is beat your hand from coming back and protecting your face. That's what he's trying to do. So right when you throw, he's throwing a punch because he knows that you're not going to be able to bring your hand back fast enough to guard it. And you're already exposed and you're letting air out because that's what you're supposed to do when you throw a punch. That's when you hear fighters yelling back, ha, ha. They're releasing the air when they throw it. So when he released that air and he actually get hit by Canelo, that's why Canelo be getting his knockouts and people be feeling them punches like that. Because they blowing out trying to hit Canelo and they getting hit right when they do it. All you need to do is time that shit right. Because if anybody move, you can sit down right where you at right now and throw a punch. Your head is going to move. Even if you don't tell your head to move, if you throw the punch correctly, your head and upper body, your shoulders, it's going to move when you do it. Boxers know when they throw a punch, if you throw your punch at me and your punch is already coming, and if I throw a punch, when your punch get there, my head ain't going to be there no more because I'm throwing mine. But guess whose head is going to be there? I'm going to connect and you ain't. That's where timing comes in. That's what Canelo do. Can Charlo do something about that is the question. This Goucher. Yo. What weight class is Goucher fight at? Is Goucher 154 or is he 160? I wanted to know that. I don't really want to know that. I don't know that. Yeah, if you sit in front of him off them ropes, right? And that's what that's what Canelo, I mean, that's what Charlo do. Charlo be on them ropes and he likes sitting in front of you. He like banging. And he in there with Canelo. Y'all, I mean, that man can't resist himself. He gonna stand in front of Canelo, bro. He's gonna try his ass. You in there with you, he can't resist it. He's gonna do it. Like Biggs Boxing say, Charlo gotta do what Duvall did. Keep Canelo ass on the ropes. Yeah, I don't know if he can do it, y'all. That's the problem. I don't know if he can do it, but that is what he needs to do. That's why I say feed Nello to really, yo? Feed Canelo to him? Yeah. He throws some serious hooks, yo. Billy throws serious hooks. However, Charlo been watching film. They're ready. they're gonna move around. A Goose been working on moving and conditioning. Yo, if he win this fight, I believe it's going to be by decision, and I think he's going to win in beautiful fashion. If Charlo wins this fight, that's the only way he can win, is in beautiful fashion in a 12-round fight. I don't think that he's going to stop him, and if he tries to, that's when I think he'll get caught. I want to root for Charlo though. I want to. I just don't. I have concerns. Y'all heard Bob Erm say they control most of the money Tank over there on ESPN. Yeah, and we about to talk about that right now, since you brought it up. We about to talk about that right now. Hey, Tank don't need no clout, and I'm glad that it ain't never been like that. All right, I didn't even write it down, but I got it on the thumbnail. He said, Bob Arum said that they've been paying people well and stuff. And this last fighter, we paid him a lot of money and he didn't take it, but that's cool because we got Evidel Santos. That prompted someone to ask him about Tank. So what do you think about the Tank fight? You think, yeah, we could do that? Or he was like, yo, so what do you think about him and going over to Showtime? Immediately, Bob was like, Shakur don't have to go to Showtime because we've been controlling the money recently and shit. Some bullshit. Like, bruh, this whole, I don't know what's going on with this whole Showtime ain't doing boxing no more and shit. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It just doesn't. It don't matter to me. It doesn't mean there won't be no, like Al Heyman's going broke, and it don't mean there will be no more PBC fighters, bro. It don't mean nothing. It just means Showtime won't deal with boxing no more on their platform. It doesn't mean shit to me. But if that's the way he want to say it, well, we deal with it because there's no more Showtime. We got ESPN. ESPN is not a boxing platform. Boxing is on it. But motherfucker, so is everything else on ESPN. Stop acting like it's just boxing on ESPN, bro. It's not. And y'all don't control shit, and you know it. Your fighters even know it. Nobody on Top Rank and at 130 or 135 is over there like, yeah, I run it when it comes to Tank Davis and Showtime. Bruh, you know, Bob can't even sit there and say that Shakur's A-side over Tank. So I know he know that what he's saying is rubbish. It's rubbish. And everybody knows that shit. People shouldn't be happy he said this shit either, because it sounds like a clear issue on a clear boulder in front of the contract. And another thing that I want to say, I heard, and I have the footage. I heard Coach Calvin say, we are only sending contract once. Accept it, because we're not sending it again. That's what he said. And Ellie Setback was like, who, Coach Calvin? He said, everybody. So everybody on Top Rank, whoever Tank gave a contract to, and y'all want to play this, I need more money game, he's going to move on. And y'all are going to be mad. Y'all going to be calling Tank a duck or saying that, well, he did this and he did that. And guess what? Ship sailed. The ship has sailed. And you're going to look stupid as shit with egg on your face like Tevin Farmer was looking dumb as fuck when he moved up. When Tank moved up and he didn't get that fight, he was looking dumb as shit. Should have just took the fight. And I heard Shakur say he'll fight right fucking now for $8 million to fight Devin Haney. And that was for all the titles. He said, yeah, if it was $8 million, I would have fight. And I believed him. If that shit just said $8 million to fight Devin Haney, we would be getting a Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson fight. It had a percentage on it. When it comes to Tank Davis, if it has that percentage on a Negro, everybody knows, you better take that shit. We talking about a Tank Davis percentage. So we already know this has happened in the past with Tank when it comes to Tevin Farmer. But Tank's huge now. He's bigger than he was then. If you say no and you need more money from a Tank fight, we know that you're outpricing yourself. It's only been one person in the history of boxing that said they needed more money, and that was Tevin Farmer. When it comes to Tank, they just make fights. Nobody be like, huh, they lowballing me. So, because Tank is who he is now and the price, the proof's in the pudding, they're going to send you a contract once. One fucking time. Y'all better act like you know and get these fights rocking. Oh, shit. I'm way down yonder. Hold up, bro. I need to I need to catch it up. Salute. I'm sorry, everybody, bro, but I need to catch this shit up. Yeah. Suti Undercard Boxing, what's good with you? Salute. Inactive for periods at a time. Yep. That too. That's not gonna work. But for real, maybe it will. Because I don't think Charlo should be first in his attack all the time. I think he should be first in a long jabbing from a long distance. You can be first with that all the time. I think he should fake and feint and have Canelo open up some punches so he can take a step back and power with some throw a power shot. That's what I honestly think. Told Batman rise. Right. He's wildin'. Third fight in a row. Just another higher weight class. Salute to you. There's Edwin. Salute to you. Oh man. Damn, they got my guy Goucher fighting on the Yeah, he's on the prelims, yo. I see him. Yo, yeah, hold on, wait, no. Let me shut up and get through this chat. Canelo's a strong 6-round fighter. He gasses after that. That's a fact. That is a fact. 54. Oh, okay, he fight at 154. Yeah, I think they should make that. I think Boo Boo and Andre is fighting for the WBC interim title, and the winner should. It makes sense. Fight them. Whoever the winner is out of that fight. It makes sense. Too much sense, you know. With a draw that night. Yeah. And talking like he won, bro. Just tell me. It's a problem when somebody don't ever say that they did anything wrong and they lost the fight. Like, bro, you don't grow like that. Gotta take them. Anybody else had breakfast? Okay. Do what you do, man. Bob Arum and Bill Hannon got the most crispy cat. That's a fact. It's a motherfucking fact. Crispy. All right. Paramount Boxing sound good to me. Yep. I just seen that too. Actually, they probably already been contacted. Just like Dev was. For the W. I think they're gonna make T.O. versus Tank sometime next year. But just like I said, T.O.'s the one that's been bitching and crying about money to the fullest. You look like a fool how much you bitch about money. You better not try to outprice yourself. Because in my opinion, Tank don't need none of you busters, bro. He's already that guy. Y'all need him. I don't give a shit. And you can't tell me nothing. Tank don't want your titles, bro. Y'all can't do shit but give him money. And he already the check. He is the check. When that motherfucker send you a contract for that 30%, I'm telling you right now, everybody, you better say yes to 30. 70-30. I don't give a fuck what you got. You better say yes to that 30%. Okay? That 30% gonna be more money than everybody's ever got. You better say yeah, because I'm more than sure it's gonna be 70-30 or more. 70-30, bro. You better say yes to that 30%. Not trying to hear shit to yo. Oh, I beat the guy to beat the guy face ass. Joe, sit your motherfucking ass down. You already zesty anyway. Talking about people, men lips. You zesty. You a zesty ass dude and you don't need no check. And I let him into the contract with Tank without getting more of a percentage split. He got PR teams. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Eddie Hearn be fucking people up, yo. He be trying to get people too much money and they don't get a check at all. They have to fight somebody else now. He be doing that. And Tank fight is winning the sweeps. Like, I mean, it is your job. Is you gonna fight somebody? You gonna fight regardless. So you want to fight for your biggest paycheck ever? Are you ready for that fight? Like, bro, you gonna fight somebody regardless? Jab to the stomach. Hold on, man. November 25th on pay-per-view, Las Vegas or Texas. Yep, Boo Boo, and David. I got that written down too. I'm almost through this damn chat. Couché. I want to see him fight Loma bad too, but Loma gotta win. Tank ain't never fought nobody coming off a loss. Check it. I don't think so. He never fought nobody coming off a loss, and I don't want Loma to be. I don't want him to start now. I think it's Tank and Loma next. The casuals think Devin lost, so Tank go KO Loma. Tank will fuck Loma up, in my opinion, man. It'll be a good fight until it's over. Until it's not, you know. Yo, for real. Farmer just had a local fight. Man, Farmer ain't shit no more, yo. That's what Farmer got Blair Cobbs out this bitch capping for him. Tank, you got all that power and you scared to fight Tevin. You scared acting like a pussy. No, that nigga acted like a pussy and talking all stupid out of his motherfucking mouth, telling Ness that, oh, I don't really care about once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. And because of that, you fighting in a local ballroom in Philly. Nigga, shut your ass up and that light-skinned ass fucking toe jam Curly Bob Sue, Blair Cobbs. Shut all of y'all motherfuckers up. You should have said yes to the fight. Stupid ass. Stupido. And he was at 135 talking about he gonna move down to 130 because there's too many politics at 135. No, those aren't called politics at 135. What those are called is better fighters than you. That's why they're above you. And you don't want to campaign at 135 because you know you got to go through a bunch of young talent. That's why immediately you started talking about how you still beat up young cats because you know that's why your ass don't want to be at 135 because you know it's L's in between you and where you want to be. Your ass will get knocked out. Toe jam head ass. Yes. I don't like that Showtime put David Benavidez on pay-per-view. That's not a pay-per-view worthy fight. David Benavidez and Boo Boo. I think they need to make money off of 160. I mean 168. What is it? What's the fucking weight class? I think they need to make money off 168, and so they're gonna put it on pay-per-view to make that. And especially, we don't know what's in these contracts. David Benavidez and Boo Boo probably got to get paid a lot for the fight itself. So they just trying to recruit. That's all. They're just trying to get their little bread on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Bob is not good for Shakur Stevenson. I keep saying the same shit. When people talk about Shakur, or talk about his team, or to talk about his choices, or the things he said, or Shakur's opponents, or other people at Top Rank, bruh, I look at Bob. These are all young fighters. They don't know exactly what the business is. Bob has been doing this shit longer than I've been alive, man. It seems like doing this shit forever. And didn't he retire? Didn't he graduate from Yale or something? Ain't he a lawyer or something? Man, he can talk these motherfuckers out of their life and get them to sign for it. Sign a whole life away from saying some good shit, and he'll get them to sign because they don't know shit when it comes to business shit and business talking and contracts. Bro, Bob is the problem, man. How we all gonna sit and know Top Rank is this, that, and the third and just blame fighters left and right? Man, these people trying to get Earl Spence even signed with fucking Golden Boy before. Yo, everybody got to start somewhere. And we all admit that Top Rank is a stepping stone. It's a platform to put your toe in the door. But when you in there, you supposed to leave. We all know this. but we don't put no onus on Bob. Only when Bob says certain shit, we get mad. Nah, Bob is the reason why we don't get fights. Bob is the reason why certain people look like duckers or they look like they don't know the business. Bob sat there. Bob know damn well that they don't control no fucking money. You talking about a whole... Matter of fact, fuck the whole sport. He spoke to him and asked him about Gervonta Davis specifically. Excuse me. He sat there and really said that they control the money. Since when has Top Rank controlled the money over Gervonta Davis? We're not even talking in general, Bob. He asked you about Tank. It doesn't make any sense for him to even say it. Bob, you know daggone well you're not gonna dictate nothing. If the fight gonna be on Showtime, it's gonna be on Showtime. What the hell? If it's not gonna be on Showtime, cool, but it's not gonna be because Bob don't want it to be. And if that's the case, we're not gonna get the fight because Bob is the one being selfish, not the fighters. And Tank ain't the one saying, oh, no, we ain't gonna fight unless it's on Showtime. He got an obligation in a signed contract. He just says yes to the fights. A lot of things we blamed on the fights on the fighters that shouldn't be blamed on the fighters. Bruh, whoever fight Tank is gonna fight wherever the fuck he tell them to fight, and they're gonna damn well like it. Bob, and you know it. Don't nobody complain about the only person and Ryan didn't even complain about it. Ryan paid Oscar or DAZN over $150, almost $250,000 just to fight Tank because they are the ones that had the problem with him fighting on that platform. Not Tank and not Ryan, not the fighters. The promotional companies. They got the fucking issue. Bob is the problem. Bob is a problem for Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, he does fighters well. He do a lot of fighters well, but when it comes to what fighters want, he's not really there for them. He didn't have to say that Canelo will wipe the floor with Terrence Crawford either. He didn't have to say that. Terrence Crawford, bruh, come on, bruh. Like it's too much. Bob does things and says things that he wants just because, and we all just accept it and blame the fighters just because we mad that we don't get certain fights, but we don't blame the right person. We don't. I understand, yeah, this fight didn't happen because the fighter didn't want it, and he had to check for $7 million or whatever, and he split it up or whatever the case may be, and he got a next fight immediately. Yeah, nobody complained about the money when it came to Shakur Stevenson fighting besides Frank Martin, and the fight didn't get made. Even when it came to Heron and they was both with Top Rank, they actually fought. We got that fight. Shit is crazy. At least make that $60, right? How much is it? Shit. Matter of fact, yeah, they probably didn't say how much it is yet. Need to be at show. Definitely need to be at show. He needs to leave them. Showtime, yeah. Prospect development. Salute to you, More and More Network. What's good with you? Salute. With a collection plate. It's trash. Yeah, I don't like that fight. I don't like that fight at all. And why is people talk about Navarreto and Shakur fighting in two different weight classes, bro? Is Navarreto fighting at 130 right now? And if so, bro, why don't you have him fight the WBC champion, Foster, Oshaki Foster? That's what I want to see. Have Oshaki Foster and Navarrete fight each other. Let's get that unification cracking. Stardom nowadays. Oh, is it? If he win these fights coming up, if he beat Boo Boo in his next fight against a big star, yeah, he is coming out for sure. It's a bigger ring. Oh shit. Didn't Shakur say this is last fight under his Top Rank contract? I didn't know he said that. If he said it, hey, that's what's up. More props to him. I didn't hear it. Facts ass people be listening to those fighters going back and forth, blaming each other. But it's Top Rank, right? Is the promoter, right? Blame Bob. It's not Shakur. Matt, fuck Shakur. The fighters in general on Top Rank is what I mean. In general, the fighters in general on Top Rank get upset from what's going on and what they can't get. But who's regulating that? Management and promoters. Like, this just is what it is. Yeah, it'll sell out in Texas. Yeah, he the WBO, and the other dude's the WBC. Get that unification cracking. Hiding what belt? Joe Cadena hiding what? What he got, a WBA? I don't even know what he got. All right, y'all know Anthony Yarde wants the winner of the Buatsi versus Aziz fight. He want the winner. He was saying that the winner is his. I guess there's some type of contract or something set in motion that's supposed to be the winner of the fight, supposed to fight Anthony Yarde. Buatsi 17-0 with 13 knockouts. He's 6'2" with a 74.5-inch reach, 30 years old, 76 percent knockout rating, but he's ranked number 5 in the world and at 175 pounds. Dan, the dude he fighting, is 20-0 with the same knockouts, 13. He's 5'10", he's 34 years old with a 65% knockout rating, and he is ranked number 4 in the world. So I can see why Anthony Yarde is trying to get him and licking his chops, because Anthony Yarde is ranked number 17. So, and he's 24-3 with 23 knockouts, a knockout percentage of 95.83%. He's 6 foot tall, 32 years old. I see him stopping either one of these mofos. If he's going to get the winner of Buatsi and Dan, he's going to stop him. That's my arms. Be going to stop the shit out of them. Yo, and I was looking at the interview Coach Kyle, and I think Coach Kenny was in the telly, and ES News did an interview with him. He said 50 Cent came to visit him because he was in Baltimore, and he said he wanted to stop by and get a GTD training camp on, right? They said, yo, he was cool as shit. He walked up in that joint, put on the gloves, and just started, working out, and he was good. He got a cool little punch. He asked him, yo, ES News said, if he would fight anybody, who would you want him to fight? Yo, Coach Cobbin was like Jake Paul. Yo, and they was talking about it. Yo, for real. They said, yo, 50 Cent used to be a Golden Gloves champion. Yo, he said he got a cool punch and he would stop Jake Paul. But for real, yo, if Jake Paul and 50 Cent would break records, no bullshit, yo. I was like, yo, agreed. 50 Cent got like 30 million followers, bro. Everybody know who 50 Cent is, more than fucking Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia. God damn it. Everybody knows who 50 Cent is. And 50 Cent and Jake, I would watch that. That's one Jake Paul fight I would watch. I would watch 50 Cent versus Jake Paul. No bullshit, yo. I'll watch that shit for real. I'm not sleeping on him. But Anthony Yarde, bro, the human flagpole. Yo, I don't see him yet. They still got Buatsi in the fight. I think if they on here and he's supposed to be second, he got to be after this fight. Salute to you, Felix Nunes. What's good with your salute? What is up? What's popping? You know. Facts, I'm paying for that. Yeah, yo. 50 will fuck that. Y'all know y'all watch that shit, yo. Y'all watch that shit. I watch that shit for real. Salute to you, Marin Paul. What's good with you? What's good, Queen? That 50 versus Jake fight would be wild. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, that shit would be fire. Everybody would go. Yo, just to imagine the attendance. Everybody would go to that fight, bro. That shit would be fire. Salute to you, Anthony Jones. What's good with you? My height and weight. I'm 5'10". All right. I haven't weighed myself recently. I don't know what I weigh. I don't know. Might be 147. Might be. But yeah, man. Just wanted to say that real quick. And I would definitely watch that 50 Cent joint, yo. I definitely watched that 50 Cent fight, yo. No bullshit. Our press conferences and all. I will watch all of it. And they can sell it too. Have a little footage of him hitting the bag and tell everybody. I'm more sure people don't know he was a Golden Gloves champ. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit would be fire. Then walk himself out with the music. No bullshit. Yeah, I was looking forward to that undercard. I'm mad he fought off camera. Who fought off camera? Carmelo fought off camera. That's fucking gay shit. Yeah, I'm pretty tall, Anthony Jones. All right, hold up. Jamal. Y'all heard Jamal's gonna fight. Jamal, the big Charlo's gonna fight Jose Benavidez, the smaller brother, the smaller weight class brother. Okay, the older brother, the two older brothers, the older Charlo, the older Benavidez brothers gonna fight each other, bruh. I was like, yo, say it ain't so. It's horrible because if you lose this fight, Jamal, oh my God. And he still got a title. Yeah, D1. I'm mad at that, yo. That's why I turned this joint on to see him fight. That shit's stupid. And they know it. They know. Y'all know people want to see his ass fight more than Buatsi. Oh shit. But yeah. Let me see what else I got on here. Yeah, I already said they're gonna send one contract, so send it. Yeah, I think he's getting to that time where he wanna just live his life. Tank ain't gonna do this shit forever, y'all. He ain't gonna do it forever. Bob ain't don't control no goddamn money. He wilding. But man, if Jamal lose, because I mean he a stationary fighter. Benavidez, Jose is a stationary fighter. You know what I mean? Don't move that much, and he should be walked through. Like Jamal should walk through him, but Jamal looked horrible. It's like he went back to boxing one-on-one, like he was in a boxing class with kids and little girls and women that's soccer moms and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is going on in here? You teaching him how to throw punches correctly or something? Like I didn't like how it looked. And when I seen him punch on a heavy bag, I didn't like how that looked either. I'm like, how can you look bad hitting a heavy bag? Like, damn, this man need to get his shit right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he can't beat Jose, but if you lose to Jose, I probably won't even be surprised. I probably won't even be surprised. And that's sad, but it's facts. That's how I feel. I probably won't even be surprised if you lose, man. No bullshit, man. And we're just gonna move on. I'm gonna talk about that. French on Cruz and French on Cruz Dezern or Dezern Cruz, whatever the fucking name is. I think it's Cruz Dezern. Is going to be fighting, has been ordered by the WBC to fight Shadasia Green. Now, listen to me now. Cruz is 8-2. Okay, with 2 knockouts. Did you hear that record? Let me say it again. Cruz is 8-2 with 2 knockouts. You heard me. 8-2 with 2 knockouts. She's 5'8" with a 72-inch reach, and she has a 25% knockout rating. The killer standing beside her, Shadasia Green, is 13-0 with 11 knockouts, 5'8" with a 34-inch reach. I mean, why did I say 34? I wrote that wrong. I think it's a 74-inch reach. And her knockout percentage is 84.62%. You can even see it on paper that she's going to get her ass beat. I can see it on paper on the reason why you didn't fight your mandatory for over a year. But the crazy thing is that she had the matter of fact, I can't even say the crazy thing. You should have just took your L. You know what I mean? I understand she probably went for the bag. She was like, if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose and get the bag. I already know I probably lose fighting Green, but I'm not going to get the bag. If I go over there and dare to be great, I'm going to get the bag and I probably can win. So I see that's probably why she did it. But now you got a 8-2 record. a 8-2 record with only 2 knockouts. And Green got 13 wins. Hold up. 11 knockouts. And I heard y'all used to spar and shit. Like, I can see why you don't want to fight her and you gonna get stopped, bro. I can almost put money on her being stopped. For real. And I'm gonna see when this fight happen, Cruz is probably gonna be the favorite. Well, y'all watch when this fight happens. See about them odds, because they probably have Cruz the favorite. It's probably gonna be an opportunity to win some money. For real. They ordered it because Marshall is in a champion in recess because she injured herself. She's injured. So Marshall was going to fight Franchon Cruz. Marshall was going to fight Green, but she's injured. So this is kind of the same situation with Devin Haney and Shakur. With the title being in recess and Shakur being able to fight for it, being a vacant title versus Edward De Los Santos, this is the same shit. Savannah Marshall has the title, but she's injured, so she's in recess, and they're going to have Franchon Cruz and Shadasia Green fight for it. So when Shadasia Green isn't injured anymore, she can gain her title back by fighting the winner. And honestly, I think it's going to be Green, and she was going to fight Green before she got hurt anyway, so in my opinion, y'all just making use with the title. And for real, the WBC, they just trying to get a little more money. That's all. The motherfuckers is going, and you know what? Since you're not fighting, you know what I mean? Let's get a title to them, have them fight for it and get me my fee money. You know what I mean? You know how they do it. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, we got the Boo Boo Andreas and David Benavidez for the WBC interim title in Vegas or Texas, like you said, November 25th. Bruh. All right. Boo Boo and David, in my opinion, this is a hard fight to choose as well. And when it's hard to choose who the winner is, that's how you know it's a good matchmake. But I think it will be a hard fight for them both. I think David is used to getting his way during fights. Like, he's used to not being uncomfortable or taken out of his game plan or his space or not feeling discouraged or none of that. Like, I don't think he gets any of that in his whole career. I think that's some things Boo Boo's going to need to do in order to win this fight. I don't know if he can do it, but he is an awkward style fighter. He's sizable. He do got a punch. He do know how to box. It's going to be a very entertaining fight. People that's going with David. If I went with David, I'm not going to say matter of fact, I don't know how good Boo Boo Chin is. I can't say that I do, but I can't say that I'm totally sold on David Benavidez being a one punch knockout artist. I'm not sold on that. But I think if the knockout comes, it's going to be very late. I could see him stopping Boo Boo in the 11th or something, 10th. But I really think this is going to be a 12-round fight. And if it's going to be a 12-round fight, I see Boo Boo winning it. I don't see a quick knockout like people are saying David Benavidez is going to knock him out under 6 and stuff like that. I don't see that. I see it's being over 9 rounds regardless. I see this fight going over 9. If David gets the win, I believe it's going to be by stoppage, probably 10 or 11. And if it goes the distance, I'm going to pick Boo Boo to win the fight. And I only got 2 more topics. I'm going to get on up out of here. I wanted to talk about AJ. They said AJ. He said AJ. Oh, shit, I need to plug up my joint. Said AJ might be fighting Big Bang Zhang, bro. When I heard that, I said AJ and Big Bang Zhang? Bruh. I got Big Bang Zane knocking AJ the fuck out. Knocking him out. You hear me? Slam out. Like a ton of bricks. AJ is 6'6" with an 82-inch reach. Knockout rating 88.46%. Big Bang Zhang is 6'6" with an 80-inch reach. And his knockout rating is 80.77%. He is southpaw. Now, that's the word. Southpaw. I think it's going to be a problem for Anthony Joshua. Being that Big Bang Zane's a stationary mover, I hope Derek James knows not to move AJ around the ring. Don't fight Zhang like people been fighting Joe Joyce and get knocked. Don't do that. Don't move around the ring. He's gonna have to stand in front of Zhang and use angles, but moving around the ring constantly, like you jab and move and shit, is not gonna work with Zhang, man. It's not. And I don't think AJ has a hard enough chin to really stand and fight with Zhang. Zhang make you fight. He don't box. He got boxing ability, and he know how to set you up in traps and shit. He know what he's doing. He can box very well. But Zhang like fighting. He'll fight your ass. He ain't gonna move around the ring and do all that dancing and shit. He gonna fight you. I don't know if AJ can fight Big Bang Zhang. I will have to see and feel the energy and see how they stand up in front of each other if that fight does happen, which is, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna do that, if Eddie gonna do that. I know it's a death sentence. If he fight Wilder, he's getting knocked out. You probably think he got a chance versus Zhang, because Zhang has body issues as far as getting punches to the body, and he tires out. He don't have gas. So they probably see it as a weakness, but bro, ain't nothing fluke about that knockout. That was the rematch. Ain't nothing fluke about that man power. It's serious. I want to see Jamal fight, and that's Caleb. That is my last topic for the show. If AJ going to let Zhang knock him out, it should just get the Wilder bag, right? Right. You might as well, right? But for the last topic, man, I want to talk about 2 times. Sade. Caleb Plant. 2 times. Caleb Plant said he slapped the juice out of Jamal Charlo's lips twice, bro. On $1 million worth of game. He said that in his he said that in the interview. He said the camera caught the second slap. I was like, yo. Immediately when I seen the slap, I was like, yo, something tells me that motherfucker deserved it. Something tell me that Caleb's not in the wrong at all for slapping him. And then once he said what happened, I was like, yep, I was right. He deserved that slap. But after the $1 million worth of game, I didn't even know that he slapped him twice. Like, nobody revealed that information. Nobody said that shit. So after hearing the whole thing of what did y'all hear what I'm talking about? What Caleb Plant said on $1 million worth of game in the chat? Did y'all hear that shit? Cause oh my god, I'll play that shit. Matter of fact, it's not. I did timestamp, and I don't know where it's at in the joint, but yeah, man, it's somewhere in the beginning of the interview. But he was saying how Jamal Charlo basically picked it with him, like he was minding his business. They was in the room full of all his boxing peers, and Caleb Plant's wife was there as well. And people kind of think heard pieces of the conversation, you know what I'm saying? But he picked with Caleb. Caleb was minding his business, and he went over there asking him all stupid ass questions, acting all hot and cold with him, and as saying that he don't ask him if he want to fight. He said, yeah. He was like, well, I don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? And Caleb was like, I want to fight. So because of that, you know, he, I guess, started acting tough and saying it won't be a good fight because I'll whoop your ass. And he was like, see, that's why I don't talk to you, because you always being hot and cold. And one thing led to another. And he went off and pulled Caleb Plant's chin hair. Like, the fuck? And, you know, Gilly and Wilder, it seemed like they was trying to diffuse the situation. It seems like they was trying to tell Caleb Plant it wasn't that serious, but throughout the story, it's like they couldn't help but choose sides. It's like they couldn't help it. It was like, yo, that shit happened to me. Let me find out he out here starting trends and calling people wife nicknames, bro. When he said that he called his wife a nickname, bro, I was like, huh? What, yo? Called his wife Jordy, and his wife's name is Jordan, and he corrected him on it. And he tried to act like he was being disrespectful because he corrected him on his wife. And I'm like, bro, something wrong with Maul, bro. Something wrong with him. But you gonna say you don't want to fight the man, but yet pull on his face? Like, what person say it? What person don't want to fight but pull on your chin hair real hard, call you a bitch in front of your wife and shit? Like, it's shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy. So he stole off. Like, he told him to stop, you know, moved his hand and shit, and he did it again. So he slapped that motherfucker, bro. Somebody pulled out their camera and he slapped that motherfucker again because he pulled his chin again. Like, how do you get slapped and then go to pull somebody's chin again for the second time? That's why he put his body in the second slap, bro. He slapped the shit out of Maul the second time because he didn't, I guess the first one wasn't hard enough. Bro, I feel him that he want the fair one, bro. That wasn't, y'all are fighters, y'all in the same weight class, y'all need to fight, bro. I don't feel nobody that's saying that y'all are even now. Nah, bro, ain't no even. Because at one point in time, you said that you'll whoop my ass on camera. All of us are fighters. All you need to say it is once. How many times you need to say that you're going to whoop somebody's ass for somebody to actually want to fight? Bro, you said it more than once. And now you saying it to his face, like, bro, now it's time to fight. It's time for that fair one, yo. I feel that. I feel that shit. But they showing some reviews. This ain't no fight that's playing right now. Or is it? Oh, it's just started. It's about to be round 2. Once they get out the corner, I can see who the hell it is. Ain't nobody in them seats. Yo, that arena is plumb empty right now. Frank Sanchez just got cracked. Frank Sanchez fighting right now? Yeah, there he is. Oh, I did see it. That's who that was. I did see that shit in the slow-mo. So it's second round. Frank Sanchez. Oh, he dropped dude just now. Sanchez dropped dude just now. Dropped Alexander. Alexander got 5 losses. No, he got 5 losses and 2 draws, man. Frank Sanchez looked like he's 2 weight classes bigger than the guy he's in the ring with. Bro looking wide. Why are they fighting so early on the card, yo? Yeah, he knocked dude down. Salute to you, YK Mel. Salute. What's popping with you? Man, y'all, what y'all wrestling? Y'all wrestled like a video game just now, how y'all was moving. Let's go. Throw some punches. Okay. Oh, Frank Sanchez is timing him with them uppercuts, bro. He dinging them. He not even seeing him. He coming up under the dude jab and dinging him with the right uppercut. Man, they posturing in the ring like a mofo. They ain't doing much. He jabbing, ain't hitting shit. Alexander just backing up. Minute left in the second. Jabbing, and he just moving. They acting like heavyweights, like a motherfucker right now. It's not that much action at all. Alexander just moving around the ring. Sanchez moving like he tired already. Oh, okay. And he throwing a nice combination, left hook, right hook. They're going to have to do better than this. For real. 25 seconds left in the second. They posturing like a motherfucker. Every time Alexander take a step forward, that's when Frank Sanchez throw a combination. It's like neither one of them want to be first out this bit. All right, that's the end of the second. Yo, appreciate for everybody that came through today. I'm going to see everybody next Saturdays. So more just dealing with depression and alcoholism. I don't know about just dealing with, I don't know what the hell he's dealing with. You know what I mean? I don't know if he on alcohol, but it seemed like he on something. And I think it probably is more than depression. Because when somebody's depressed, there's always something behind it that's making them depressed. And who knows what the hell is making that man depressed. You know what I'm saying? I think it seemed like he got a lot of shit going on with him. You know what I mean? He got some shit he got to fight up off of him, and he know it. He keeps saying he coming back and shit. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back. You know what I mean? Fighting Jose Benavidez Jr. is a tall sign that something wrong with you. But no. Salute to everybody that came through. Appreciate everybody that gave to the channel, supported the channel, shared the channel, liked the channel. Appreciate all of y'all. The love and support. Appreciate it. I think. Thanks, Ash. Bless everyone. Enjoy fights. Yo, I'm going to try to have a good night, bro. I'm going to try to have a good rest of the day. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Peace, love, and soul to all.